Hey guys, so I'm going to share a quick video with you about Google Streaks. So this is something I've started using literally like a week ago because I'm on an amazing mastermind call and it was suggested that we try this and I'm in love. I've been using Asana and it just wasn't everything I needed it to be, so I've kind of walked away a little bit because it was just the functionality and importing contacts and stuff was just kind of a mess. Just like my hair. So I'll go ahead and screen share with you guys what I've been doing and how it's been working for me. I like the control and the ease of it. It is a little bit to set up. Don't feel overwhelmed with this because it's a lot of information, but it's super easy. So I'll take you to, so you need to install Google Streak. So you need to be on Google Chrome and you need to go up to the toolbar and say install Google Streak, and it will bring you to a website to do that, into the installer, and then boom, it's done, and it will come up with this little icon here at the top, right here. And it will automatically connect to your Gmail account. And then from there, you can create what are called pipelines. And this is where you would go to Asana and you would create a task and you would give that task a name of the person, and then you'd write your notes and things like that. So here it's called a pipeline, and to create a new pipeline you would select Sales CRM and it would come up with a blank template that looks just like this, and then what you would go and do is name all of these tabs things that make sense to you. So say this was, again, I'll do a repeat of something I've done. So Instagram leads. So these are people who I've talking to or I'm going to talk to through Instagram. So each one of these tabs, I would then rename something that made sense to me in this process of starting a conversation with someone on Instagram, and then the goal being getting them off of Instagram and either to Snapchat to follow me, or to my Facebook like page to follow me, or to even a coaching opportunity or challenge group or something like that. So you never want them to stay here as a lead. The goal would be to get them to Snapchat again or to your dream customer list. So that's how you create a new pipeline. You can rename anything. You can delete columns. You can insert columns, and I'll go through one of mine so you can kind of see what I've named things. And you can keep adding as many stages as you think is necessary for your process. Everyone's going to be different. So this is my actual Instagram leads section pipeline, and I start it with an initial message, and that can just be like, hey, I love your post about X, Y, and Z, or hey, you're super inspiring. I just thought you should know there should be more people like that. And then they can either choose to respond or they may not. And then so I have phases where I go through until we get to, reminding them that I sent them a message, or the forming stage. So these are all of the tabs or stages that I have. And you can see I have a few people that I'm in the forming stages with. And then the next steps would obviously be to, once we've established a relationship, to invite them to something. And so say I'm talking to Danny here, and she and I are talking, and I invited her to the challenge group. I would just go up here to the stage and move her to the challenge group. And I could type in a note, and I could type in, check in on Friday, which is payday. And then that would come in for me as a note. And then we go back, and it would move her to that phase in the pipeline. So I have one for Instagram, I have one for Facebook, I have one for coaches, and each one, the stages are slightly different. So if I'm recruiting coaches and I have people out there who have responded to me somehow, I can just put them in this pipeline directly where they fit. So maybe it's someone I've already talked to about coaching before. I can go back through to my list and put them here. You can import all of your Beachbody leads Where's that? Hold on. So you can import all of your contacts in a CSV through, go into your report section in your Beachbody back office, create a report, save it as a CSV, and then you can import it here, right here. And then it will put them where you want them. And then say I have all of these dream coaches who are, I've invited to coaching, but I haven't yet invited them to a sneak peek. I could go in and send a mass email to all of those people that I had selected in that stage, which there aren't any people in this one, but you can go in and select and send a mass email right through Gmail to them and be in contact with them at all times. So I like this format much better than Asana. I'm not always at my computer, so I have what's called Splashtop on my phone. So I can be in my kitchen or outside with my kids, and I can have access to whatever is on my desktop through my Gmail. If I leave it open, I can it'll show up on my phone as my desktop, and I can use my phone to navigate just like my mouse would on my phone and keep in contact with people all day long through this versus Asana, which I was just using my phone, which is great, but I like that it's connected directly to Gmail and everything is right here and it sends me reminders. So I hope that helps you guys. It is free. Splashtop is free. If you want to be able to connect to your computer anywhere in the world, I think it's $17 for the year. Right now I just have the free one because my Wi-Fi is pretty big around the house. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. And if you have any more questions, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks, guys.